Hey, it's David here from Beyond the Clef, and I'm here with Gabe Musella, who's the Vice President of the Foundation for Music Education,
yes.
among other things. You have many hats.
Yeah, that's a hat I love to wear, actually.
Well, and this is actually a special episode, and we need our listeners' help. You have an idea that you want our listeners to send in some stuff to us.
I do. You know, David, the foundation is, I think the most visible aspect of the foundation is the Mark of Excellence, which many bands and choirs and orchestras and jazz ensembles, percussion ensembles participate in from all over the country. There's, of course, a heavy participation here within our own state. I would like to grow into other aspects of assisting with our mission of aiding all music education and helping it prosper and grow. And I think one of the ways I'd like to see that happen is I'd like to establish a a video series of 5 to 10 minutes, ranging on a variety of topics, but with especially targeting those directors that are out in the middle of nowhere, the directors that don't have a staff, or maybe they just have a half-time or one guy out small schools, basically. And what I'd like to see is us build a library where these directors can go on and, watch a no more than 10-minute video on just any number of subjects, from how do I get my brass players to increase their range correctly? How do I get my woodwind players to move around? What's a great daily warm-up for a tuba player? What should I do with my percussion during the fundamental drill part of my rehearsal because I don't have a second person or a second rehearsal hall? These kinds of topics, I think, would greatly assist our directors who really don't have access to private lessons or regular consultants. And
really, it's just for anybody. It could be a thing. I'm having a problem with clarinet. Let me go through these videos and see if there's anything that'll help me out.
Exactly. That's my hope that if you go to the foundation website, you could just click, and in time, if we build up a library of these videos, then we can sort them, categorize them: brass pedagogy, woodwind pedagogy, percussion pedagogy, and then even advice on starting general topics, advice on starting a booster club, advice on establishing a color guard where there never has been one before, and I know some people going through that right now. So again, I want the foundation to increase our outreach, increase our tentacles, if you will, to all aspects of music education. But I have a soft spot in my heart for band directors that don't have a staff, that are out there working their butts off to try to make something happen, and in my travels, I've gotten to work with some of these programs. And kids are kids, right? And it's always remarkable to me how those kids are always excited, and you see great potential, and the director, goes through their paces, and we work with the band, and we're done, and then we talk about things that could improve. And, a lot of times I get, well, if I only had
Right.
some help, and so I think that's one way we can really become a viable, relevant organization in promoting our mission.
Right. Well, and we're asking for our listeners and anybody watching this video to send in these videos. It really 5-10 minutes at the max, even if it's 2 minutes on something. Any topics, anything. We have a link in the description, and on this video we'll have directions on where you can send that video, and we're just going to start collecting them, and that's going to be really fantastic. So we thank you for that.
Yeah, and then I like what you said. It can be as short as, have you tried this fingering to tune the A on clarinet?
Right.
Have you tried this alternate fingering on saxophone for C sharp or whatever?
Right. Yeah.
Just, woodwind pedagogy for the non-woodwind player. You know,
right.
Those
Easy
kinds
stuff.
those kinds of things are little nuggets of gold, I think, for band directors.
Yeah.
You know, seeking to improve.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Pleasure.